This month, North Dakota awarded 4 loans for water and sewer system improvements across our state. These loans, made through the state revolving fund programs, will help local communities update their infrastructure and ensure access to clean water for residents. One project will use a $2 million loan to upgrade lagoon systems to meet current environmental standards. Another project will receive $2.4 million to replace aging water and sewer lines. A larger project was awarded $35 million in loans to replace lead service lines, eliminating the risk of lead contamination in drinking water. And Williston police are investigating the cause of what they're calling an accidental death that happened Sunday afternoon. Authorities say they were called to University Avenue in Williston. They say that when they arrived, officers found a 48-year-old woman lying next to her running vehicle. Leading local in today's top story, Doug Burgum has wrapped up his time in North Dakota's highest office. He and his wife have moved out of the state capitol grounds, and now former Governor Doug Burgum is preparing for a new role in Washington, D.C. Kelly Armstrong now takes office after being elected in November. Burgum says he wanted an easy transition for Armstrong as he points to North Dakota's strong economic climate and as he recently presented his budget proposal to state lawmakers before the legislative session starts in less than 3 weeks. Next week, North Dakota Dollars for Scholars will start taking applications from high school seniors and current college students looking for school money. There's around $278,000 in scholarship money, ranging from $600 to $2,500 each for the 2025-26 academic year. Every student who graduated or will graduate this year from a North Dakota high school or is homeschooled can apply. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Taylor Aasen. Leading local in today's top story, on Christmas Day, many families across North Dakota gathered in local churches to celebrate the holiday's true meaning. For some, it's a long-standing tradition. For others, it's a new way to embrace the season. KX News' Kiona Swift spoke with several churchgoers about why attending Christmas service mattered to them. For months, Senator John Hoeven has been pushing to secure disaster assistance for North Dakota farmers and ranchers. Saturday, he did that, as Congress passed more than $33 billion in disaster assistance for the ag industry. And Senator Hoeven says that this comes after our state's farmers and ranchers experienced record losses because of market conditions and natural disasters. Leading local in our top story, the parents of a 2-year-old boy will spend 12 years in prison for his death from fentanyl poisoning in Bismarck. A judge handed down that sentence to Jordan Many Ribs and Jasmine Charging Monday. The couple, Charging and Many Ribs, pleaded guilty to endangerment of a child resulting in death and child neglect, and several other drug-related charges back in September. Police say in January they responded to a call of an unresponsive child at the couple's home where they found meth, fentanyl, and other drugs that were easily accessible to the 2 children that were in the home. Police also say that the couple admitted that they'd been doing drugs and the child had come into contact with them. A man who formerly served as a sheriff's deputy in North Dakota is now facing several years in prison. According to court documents obtained by KX News, Daniel Christensen was arrested earlier this month. Investigators say they received a cyber tip that was sent in to the North Dakota's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Investigators conducted a search warrant on Christensen's home in Alexander in April and allegedly found a cell phone in which they say there were several pictures that they believe Christensen digitally edited involving nude children. Christensen is now being charged with over 40 counts of possession of certain materials prohibited. Christensen has posted bond and will be back in court again next month. KX News called a McKenzie County spokesperson who tells us Christensen served as a deputy there for 10 years before he resigned in December of 2023. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., President-elect Trump's pick to lead the Department of Health and Human Services, met with senators Monday. Many Republicans are on board with this pick, while some Democrats have voiced concerns on his qualifications. Washington correspondent Basil John reports. The Williams County Sheriff's Office has helped imprison 2 men responsible for scamming local elderly women out of thousands of dollars. The department says they originally brought the case to the FBI last year after officers had learned of a local who had fell victim to the scam. The U.S. Attorney's Office says that multiple scammers were posing as high-ranking U.S. military members on social media to lure elderly women into sending them money. The scammers, authorities say, cultivated fake romantic relationships with the victims to receive thousands of dollars of monetary gifts. Records show one victim from Newtown was scammed out of $200,000. Williams County officers say that they were an investigating agency in this case and helped trace the scam back to 2 Maryland men. Now the 2 men have been sentenced to 25 months and 10 months of imprisonment, respectively. For the second year, Make-A-Wish is bringing back its Holiday Wish Hotline. 6 Make-A-Wish kids, Antonia, TJ, Dylan, Dion, Phoenix, and Addie, are all sharing hope and joy through pre-recorded messages. Callers can hear kid-friendly wisdom, lighthearted jokes, and even discover the kids' secret superpowers. Created as part of Make-A-Wish's Wishful Giving campaign, the hotline aims to offer a burst of happiness during a season that can feel stressful for many. The kids behind these messages know the power of hope firsthand. Well, the holiday season is wrapping up, and that means it's time to say goodbye to your Christmas tree. Christmas tree collection in Bismarck will start running next week, and it lasts for 14 days. Residents should place trees in a regular collection point on their usual garbage day. Before placing your tree out for collection, be sure to remove all lights, ornaments, and stands. Also, don't wrap your tree in plastic or place it in a bag. The tree needs to be bare for proper recycling. For those living in apartment complexes, condos, or townhouses with 3 or more units, trees should be placed on the boulevard for pickup. The Peace Garden State has officially transitioned into a new administration. Speaking of, Monday was Governor Kelly Armstrong's first official day in office as North Dakota governor, and he hit the ground running through his first meeting with his new cabinet leaders. At the meeting, Governor Armstrong laid down the framework for his next 4 years in office. He says his main goal for his first year is to push for meaningful property tax reform and relief. He also says that he's excited to strengthen our state's commodity-based economy, and he believes that the new administration in D.C. will help in keeping energy and food sources cheap and reliable. And finally, he says that he wants to stop the revolving door of addiction so young offenders can get back into society and help remedy workforce shortages. To help make this all possible, Governor Armstrong introduced his cabinet members like Joe Morissette, Director of the Office of Management and Budget, and Chris Shilkin, Commissioner of the Department of Commerce. However, Governor Armstrong did highlight one big change compared to former Governor Doug Burgum's budget. Basketball lovers got blessed with yet another gift on the day after Christmas, as we had basketball action all throughout the day Thursday in both Bismarck and across the river in Mandan. Let's start out with Mandan as Bottineau took on Glen Ullin Hebron. Fourth quarter, Braves looking to add a 15-point lead, and they will as Emerson Marham is able to finish in traffic, getting the aerobic layup. Glen Ullin only down 1 point now, and it'll be the senior Riley Schneider showing leadership as he puts the Bearcats in front by 1. Bearcats looking to win with 6 seconds left, and they'll get it done as Schneider puts it in. And the Bearcats win with a thriller 67-66.
Now, Native Americans represent nearly 6% of North Dakota's population, but they make up 23% of our state's homeless population.
And activists say that the need for Native American housing is urgent and the need is now. The report says that for Native Americans living in cities, unemployment rates are sky high. In fact, they're more than double those of the general population.
And even when Native Americans find employment, the lack of affordable housing in urban areas causes rent to make up a disproportionate amount of their income. But it's not just a lack of employment that's an issue.
The report says that landlords are far less likely to rent out to Native Americans because of implicit bias or even blatant racism. Prospective Native American renters may also have to undergo more screening than other races, like criminal background checks, higher application and security deposit fees, and more. And ice fishing season is here, but before you put a house out on the ice, there's some things you should know first.
That's right. Keep in mind that all ice fishing houses need to be made of materials that can make it able to float. And while occupied houses don't need any identification, unoccupied houses must have an equipment registration number that's been issued by the North Dakota Game and Fish Department, or the owner's name and address or phone number displayed on the outside of the house.
Houses cannot be put within 50 feet of one another unless the owner of the other house gives permission. Unoccupied ice houses can stay on the ice until midnight on March 15th.
Digits as well.
Well, if people are looking to pick their lottery numbers, that's a good set right there. You got all the wide variety of them.
Yeah, you do got a wide variety there. You got single digits, you got a few 20s, teens. So yeah, just pick the temperatures of North Dakota. You might win the lotto.
There you go.
And if you win because of the temperatures, think about us.
Yeah. We got to get a cut of it then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stone, thank you very much, and stay with us. Coming up on Good Day Dakota. Just before we go over to Kenny here, I did get you your own crown here. We have our own very own beauty queen at KX
real?
News.
It's got a little button on the back of it there. Look at that.
Oh, look at it. It
That is
suits
amazing.
you there.
Not bad, huh?
Storm Team.
Welcome back, everybody, to KX News at 6 on this Wednesday night. We do have a winter weather advisory in areas of northeastern Montana now. This will go into effect tomorrow evening and remain into effect by Friday afternoon into the evening hours. So we do have some snow rolling our way. I'll get into that just in a second here. Let's go over some currents first. Right now in Bismarck, we're looking at temperatures in the low 50s along with clear skies and that calm wind, not changing that wind chill out there at all. So it's been a warm one out there today. Felt pretty nice. Minot's also seeing mostly clear skies. Temperature there a little bit chillier now in the upper 30s along with winds out of the northwest around 5 miles per hour, dropping that wind chill down just about 4 degrees, making it feel like 34. So temperatures are starting to cool down for us now, anywhere from the upper 30s into the upper 40s. Some areas and still in the low 50s there for Bismarck, but right now in Rugby it's 36, 41 right now in Garrison, and in Beach 48. Winds are mainly out of the southwest, anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a nice light breeze out there this evening. However, our wind gust forecast here does show that by tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, winds for southwestern North Dakota will pick back up. We're looking at winds gusting up to around 15 to maybe even 45 miles an hour, with stronger winds being in that southwestern portion of the state. Then as we make our way into Friday afternoon, much of us will have these winds picking up and gusting up to around 35 to maybe even 45 miles an hour. And winds will remain into Saturday morning. However, they're going to shift back off to the east. So areas in eastern North Dakota by Saturday morning going to have a little bit breezier conditions than the rest of us. And then as we make our way into Saturday evening, we will start to have those winds calm back down. Our Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating wind chill report here, not showing a whole lot of a wind chill out there, maybe dropping those temperatures down just a few degrees for us this evening. A winter storm warning now effective for areas of northwestern North Dakota. This will go into effect late tonight and will remain in effect until early Friday morning. And we're also looking at a winter storm watch for most of the rest of the state. Once again, all effective until early Friday morning. So with this, we could see up to around 6 inches of snow expected in northwestern North Dakota. So before I get into that, I'll go ahead and show you guys some currents right now. As we have a cold front push through North Dakota, you can see those cooling temperatures in the far northwest there. So anywhere from the upper 20s into the low 50s even in areas of the southeast. So it's 50 right now in Mobridge, 44 for Bismarck. Here's our satellite and radar right now. We're looking at mostly clear skies back to the west. However, we do see this front right now as it rolls through, along with some of those clouds in the sky in eastern North Dakota. Did bring us some rain and storms in the far northeast earlier today. However, if we take a look at precision cast here throughout the late hours of the night tonight into early tomorrow morning, that's when we see another chance of scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms across much of North Dakota, and then they will stick around into tomorrow afternoon, mainly in areas of central and western North Dakota. We're not expecting any severe weather with these storms throughout the late hours of the night tonight, but you definitely could hear some rumbles of thunder and strong wind gusts. So rolling into later tomorrow, or Friday evening tomorrow, skies will clear up a bit for us. However, by Saturday morning, once again, we're going to get another chance of rain in that northwest corner of our state, and skies will dry out throughout the evening on Saturday, and we're going to wake up to mainly sunny skies on Sunday morning. Our severe weather threat for tonight into tomorrow morning, we do have this non-severe risk for areas in southern North Dakota. So once again, not expecting any severe weather throughout the late hours of the night tonight, but we could see a few special weather statements pop up along with some gusty conditions.
Hey Taylor, how's the weather?
How sweet were they? That was the Light of Christ, Christian Day Camp kids, and they've been taking tours of our studio and coming through, and we've just really enjoyed seeing their bright and smiling faces in here, and maybe, hopefully, we have some future meteorologists on our hand as well. So thank you guys so much for videotaping that and sending it in. I went ahead and made you guys your own forecast for tomorrow. Your special is going to be a high around 91, so if you're enjoying some ice cream, you better eat it fast because it's going to be a puddle in seconds. There are some chances of showers and storms tomorrow evening, and chances of these storms turning severe for tomorrow, there's a better chance for that today than for tomorrow than there is today. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much once again for sending that one in. Right now in Bismarck, temperature is 87 with a southerly wind at 8 miles per hour. Minot seeing partly cloudy skies there. Temperature is 85 with a southeasterly wind at 13 miles per hour, and dew point at 67, so it's definitely feeling pretty muggy for us out there today as well. Temperatures at the moment are anywhere from the lower 80s in the east into the lower 90s in the west. It's 90 right now in Sydney, 84 for Garrison, and right now in Harvey it's 82. Sunny skies. And for that northwest corner, rain chances will continue over the next few days, but it's in that far northwest corner of our state and northeastern Montana. But for the most part, we're looking at mainly dry skies into Sunday evening. By early Monday morning, we're going to get another chance of rain rolling into that southwest corner of our state. And then by Tuesday, that's when those chances for rain are going to become much more widespread across western North Dakota.
In Mohall.
Hey Taylor, how's the weather?
Well, hi Lee, Austin, Colby, and kids. That was Camp Metagoshi's Ministries Day Camp. They have every summer. In fact, growing up, I used to go there as well. They're at the Zion Lutheran Church. Thank you guys so much for sending that my way. By far one of the sweetest hay tailors I've got so far. So I figured I'd make you guys your own forecast here for tomorrow. If you're still having day camp or just want to go outside and play for the day, high around 71 tomorrow. There is a chance of showers and storms, but mainly earlier in the morning hours. Other than that, mostly cloudy skies and a northerly wind around 8 to 14 miles per hour. So it might be a little bit cooler out there for you guys, but not too bad. And I had to add in that Lake Metagoshi KX camera for them as well. Once again, thank you so much, Camp Metagoshi Ministries, for sending that one my way. Now, right now in Bismarck, starting to get some of that rainfall.
Hey Taylor, how's the weather? Merry Christmas!
Well, Merry Christmas to you all. That was Mr. Hellman's 4th grade class in Stanley, North Dakota. And thank you guys once again for sending that my way. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas break. I went ahead and made you guys your own forecast. I believe Christmas break for you guys begins this weekend. So for Saturday, we're looking at temperatures in the low 40s along with winds out of the southeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour and mostly sunny skies on Saturday. So it should be a pretty nice start for your winter break to Mr. Hellman's 4th grade class. Once again, thank you all so much for sending that my way, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and Santa brings you guys the best presents. Now here's a look at our drought monitor. It has been pretty dry out there over the last couple of days. This updates for us every Thursday, but we're still focusing in that area in the north with that severe drought. Northern North Dakota has had below average rainfall so far this season, while the south has actually had above average rainfall. So hopefully we can get some more rain rolling our way. Not only that, but temperatures this week are on a roller coaster ride, if you will. Tomorrow, temperatures will be dying down into the mid to lower 80s, and then by Thursday, once again, it's going to be a little bit cooler of a day. However, heading into Friday, things are really going to start to heat up for us again, reaching temperatures into the mid to upper 90s by Friday. So these conditions mixed together with hot temps, dry conditions, and those winds picking up, we are keeping an eye on some possible fire weather throughout the day tomorrow. In fact, here's a look at that fire weather danger. We will see some areas of North Dakota reach into that moderate to just below extreme levels tomorrow. So just be cautious if you're lighting fires. Boo! Got you guys. So happy Halloween to you all. If we're taking a live look here right now at Dickinson, we do have that spooky moon out there behind the clouds. Definitely looking like a Hallows Eve out there. And temperatures are feeling pretty chilly for us as well. Anywhere from the upper teens into the upper 20s now this evening. So it's 23 right now in Harvey, 25 for Minot right now for the capital city, 26. And it's been a little bit warmer in that southwest portion of our state, 28 right now in Beach. Friday morning, that's when we're going to start to see some of the freezing rain and snow chances enter western North Dakota. And waking up on Friday morning into the afternoon hours, a lot of us will be seeing that snow out there. We're looking at accumulations of about 1 to 4 inches, with heavier accumulations being in northern North Dakota. In fact, if we take a look at our chances of at least 2 inches, once again, heavier accumulations are expected in areas of the north there. We could see up to around 4 inches. Our Minot Almanac here today does show that we didn't quite reach record highs, but did reach a high around 57 today. However, Bismarck did tie our record, and we reached a high around 66. The last time we reached that high was in 1939. So it was a nice day out there today. Dickinson's 5-day planner here does show another warm one ahead of us tomorrow, but then after that, we're going to start making our downward decline into the next week or so with those temperatures. Williston shows a similar outlook. It's going to be a blustery day on Monday with those temperatures dropping down into the low 30s. Here's Bismarck's 7-day forecast. A breezy day tomorrow for the start of Hanukkah, and then winds will pick back up for us on Friday as we get that chance of rain and snow. In Minot 7-day forecast here, a blustery day on Monday, but we're looking at temperatures in the upper 20s as we make our way into Tuesday, Joel.
It's pleasant weather for December, of course. Those chilly nights, they're not going anywhere, it looks like.
They're here to stay.
Yeah. It's part of being in winter time, absolutely. Thank you so much, Taylor. Coming up.
So hopefully if you are out there camping, Joel, just be sure to know what's going on around you.
Some of those people deciding if they want to come home a Sunday or maybe hold out till Monday.
I mean, you know, in the east, it's probably just going to be fine for a lot of people to camp. So it should be a good weekend for a lot of us anyway.
Let's hope so anyway. Thanks so much, Taylor.
It's sort of hard to believe that it feels like last week we were seeing snow and now we're getting thunderstorms.
I know, the weather changes so quickly
It does.
from one week to the next.
North Dakota, right?
Thanks so much, Taylor. Next.
It's going to be pretty warm this weekend, Joel.
We're excited about that.
Yeah. I'm happy about warm weather. It's not 90s anymore, but you know, I'm okay with a little bit of a cool down, meaning we don't have as much severe weather, which is nice.
It's not every year we make it to October without seeing a frost yet.
Yeah, and you know, we were just talking about that, meteorologist Stone Schaefer and I. Luckily, we haven't had anything too cold yet, so that's nice.
We're ready for it nonetheless. Thank you, Taylor.
And mostly sunny skies on Sunday, Joel, so it should be a nice day to get outdoors and do some outdoor activities before we get some winter.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you already said it was going to be all this sunshine today, nothing but cloud cover.
Have you looked outside recently?
I got up early this morning just to put the clothes in the line because I thought it was going to be this big sunny afternoon.
It did. Yeah, no, it did get a little bit
cloudy. It's been cloudy all day. My jeans are barely dry. You promised us like 10 hours of sunshine minimum. You said it was going to be 70s and gorgeous. I almost took the day off, but no. Glad I didn't. Thanks a lot. I don't have $1,000. Maybe Taylor does. Let's take a look outside.
Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
I'm gonna have to keep betting you to get $1,000, I think, Joel, but we can find another thing to bet on here pretty soon, like the Lions versus the Aggies tonight in Minot. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Thanks to the photo credit by Andrew Berry in the background there. They're gearing up to air the game live on the Dakota CW tonight. So if you guys can't be there in person, be sure to tune into that later on, and we'll give you guys full coverage. So who's your bet on then?
Oh, that Velvet Drake team is pretty tough. They're undefeated so far this year.
All right.
They got quite the squad. So
well, I'll take Bishop Ryan then, just because.
It could be kind of a fun matchup in Minot tonight.
Yeah, we'll have to tune in and see who wins.
That's right.
As we enter Saturday night, that's when temperatures for nighttime lows will start to feel pretty chilly, dropping down into the single digits. Here's Minot 7-day forecast. High around 29 tomorrow, and then gradually making that downward trend in those temperatures as we make our way into next week. A high around 15 on Wednesday for Minot, and then we do have those chances of snow returning for this weekend. So you asked for it. You want the cold temperatures. You want the snow. We'll see what we can do for you. It's not going to be a whole lot of snow.
30% both days.
I know.
I'm ready. I'm going to get the shovel ready. You promised.
It's not going to be a blowout by any means, but, you know, you might have to dust some of that snow off your car.
So it's more like a broom job than it is a snowblower job.
You're probably not going to need that flamethrower just
The
yet.
flamethrower?
You never know. I don't know. Some people get creative.
Is it an apocalypse movie? My goodness. All right. I don't know if that's in the arsenal just yet, but thank you, Taylor. It's
Tim Zeltinger and John Greger with Cold Snap Photography, photographing the plains of North Dakota at night.
Hey Taylor, how's the weather?
Well, hello there, Tim. This is one of Tim's very own photos, gorgeous photos that he takes out there in North Dakota at night. Thank you so much, Tim, for sending that my way. I went ahead and made you your own forecast for the Bottineau area this evening. You're going to see temperatures dropping down into the lower 50s there, Tim, and you are going to see those scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling through your area as well. So if you take some cool photos of that, be sure to send that one in to us, Tim.
Taylor, how's the weather?
What beautiful form Kevin had there with his snow angel making abilities. Thank you so much to Kevin Burkhardt for sending that my way. It was amazing. Hey, Taylor, at least somebody's enjoying the snow out there. So, Kevin, went ahead and made you your own forecast for tonight in Minot. You're going to see temperatures dropping down into the single digits along with mostly cloudy skies and patchy blowing snow out there on the roads with those winds around 15 to 20 miles per hour and gusting up to around 30 miles an hour, Kevin. So it's definitely going to be a breezy evening out there tonight. Once again, thank you so much for sending that my way. And I must say, he's got great form for snow angels.
Hi, this is the Mohawk baseball and softball, youth baseball and softball.
They really used the suspense on that one. That was the Mohawk youth baseball and softball teams. That was from my hometown. Thank you guys so much for sending that in. That was on their last day of softball and baseball, and they were enjoying the pool. So I went ahead and made them their own forecast for tomorrow if they get to enjoy the outdoors before school starts. I'm not quite sure how long the Mohawk pool is open nowadays, but tomorrow you guys are going to see a high around 87 with winds out of the southeast around 8 to 13 miles per hour. So if you wanted to get outside, it should be a nice day for you guys to swim and enjoy the outdoors. Once again, to the Mohawk youth baseball and softball team, thank you guys so much for sending that one in. I absolutely love getting the Hey Taylors from my hometown.
With the KX News Storm Team.
1, 2, 3.
Hey Taylor, how's the weather?
I felt like such a star. That was at the North Dakota Country Fest. I was there with meteorologist Amy Metz a couple weeks ago. We were doing the forecast from there, and they were nice enough to let me go on stage and feel a little famous for a second. So thanks to everyone out there who helped with the video. I went ahead and made a New Salem forecast for tomorrow. Tomorrow in New Salem, a high around 84 with mostly sunny skies and a southeasterly wind around 11 to 18 miles per hour. And there is that 30% chance of showers and storms as
The pasture is full with thousands of screaming men and women eager to see some country bands take the stage as part of ND Country Fest. And that is where KX News' Taylor Aasen joins us live with a preview of what should be a big evening. Hello, Taylor.
Yes, hi Joel. We're here at ND Country Fest in New Salem, North Dakota. This is the 7th annual year of ND Country Fest, and not only is it the hottest year ever yet for temperature-wise, but also headliner-wise. Tonight we're gonna have right now taking the stage is War Hippies, Ned Ledoux, Ty Hernan, Diamond Rio, and no, he's not somewhere on a beach. Nope, he's right here in North Dakota. Tonight the big headliner is Dierks Bentley. And it's also Military Appreciation Day as well. And this is also the biggest year ever yet for vendors and people-wise, with an expected 75,000 people to attend over the 4-day country music festival. So it's gonna be a big year. They have some great vendors out here, a lot of food, a lot of drinks, and even some clothes. And they have some merch here as well. And you can still come out and buy some tickets if you haven't gotten to yet. We have a night full of country music tonight, and again tomorrow with the headliner being Riley Green. So Joel, I got my cowboy hat on. I'm ready to go to rock and roll.
From the hot stands, hello, Taylor.
Yes, hi Joel. How are you doing? We're here at ND Country Fest, and this is the 7th annual year, and this is expected to be the largest year ever. With me, I have Luke Schaefer, the founder and owner of ND Country Fest. Luke, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, well, we appreciate you coming out every time, and it helps so much. And, you know, welcome ND Country Fest fans and family. Man, it is gearing up for the biggest year ever, and you can still come out today if you would like. We got single day tickets still available for Dierks Bentley, and tomorrow for Riley Green. Just go to ndcountryfest.com.
Hey, there you go. And tonight's a special night as well. Do you want to tell me a little bit about this Friday in specific?
Yeah, it's Military Appreciation Night. What we do on this night, we make everything military, and it's about our service people, men and women. You'll see things around the festival grounds and some things that we'll be doing on the main stage and off the stage. Also, what you'll see is CMT will be out there doing a special announcement as well.
Oh, CMT, you're famous here. I love it. Welcome back, everybody, to KX News at 4. I'm live here at the State Fairgrounds in Minot, and boy, is it a hot one today. It might be a Monday, but there's still some people out here enjoying the fair. In fact, if we take a look at our fair forecast for the evening here, temperatures today did reach into the mid to lower 90s. However, throughout the evening tonight, temperatures will be falling down into the mid to upper 60s. And in Minot right now, seeing mostly sunny skies, temperature is 94 with a southeasterly wind around 13 miles per hour. And dew point is at 62. Bismarck right now, temperature is even warmer. It's 96 with a south-southeasterly wind at 14 miles per hour. At least a little bit of a breeze out there to kind of keep us a little bit cooler. Temperatures right now feeling very warm, anywhere from the upper 80s into the triple digits in the west. It's 105 right now in Wolf Point. 92 in Garrison, and 88 in Harvey. A little bit cooler there in the east, but not by a whole lot. Welcome back, everybody, to KX News at 5. I'm live here at Dykeshorn Park in Mandan for the Mandan Holiday Lights on Main, and as you can see, we already got the lights set up behind me. We have Mary Gutenkov out here, Kiara Brown, and Nia Remy and myself, and we're handing out candy canes, so be sure to stop on down. Lights are looking beautiful, and temperatures aren't feeling too bad for us either. Right now, we're looking at temps in the upper 30s. A little bit of a wind chill out there, but not a whole lot of one. We're looking at winds mainly out of the south around 5 to 10 miles an hour this evening. And right now in Bismarck, we are starting to see mostly clear skies, temperature in the upper 30s, along with winds out of the south around 7 miles per hour, making that wind chill feel like 34.
Quickly approaching, so I definitely recommend people start getting in here soon.
Yes, for sure. And if they wanted to sign up for next year's pool pass, can they find you guys online or somewhere?
Yep, so you can find us at ragingriverswaterpark.com, and that'll post everything for future seasons as well as our hours for the rest of the season.
Perfect. And I just want to let these kids say hi really quick, guys. There we go, Joel. We are going to send it back to you in the studio. Hi, Nicholas and Brooke. Yes, I am here with Dave, and Dave, you are the Papa of Papa's Pumpkin Patch. Can you tell me a little bit about what that means to you?
Oh gosh, Taylor. For years, people would say, "Are you the Papa?" They would, and my answer was, "Someday I'll get to be the Papa." Now, as time changes, well, so maybe the time is about coming. So it means a lot. Obviously, I've been involved since its first year, since the inception. What means fun for me is just like you just saw, that child. I remember when that child, who's now a teenager and probably middle school or high school, I can remember when that young lad would come out and he was in a stroller. That's what it means. That's what it's fun to see, have seen the generations of folks come through here. And these guys are wild this year.
I know, the mosquitoes are really bad out here. So you've been doing this for a long time, about 39 years.
39 years.
What has changed over time at the pumpkin patch here?
Numbers of pumpkins, numbers of visitors.
The week ahead of us, we are seeing quite a bit of sunshine, not a whole lot of chances for rain. Heading into Wednesday for Bismarck, that's when we start to see better chances for rain, Joel. So if you can, they're still taking admissions out here tonight, so head on out to the ND Country Fest. It's going to be a beautiful night for weather.
Yeah, I expect it'll be quite a few people still coming through the gates this evening. It looks like a nice evening.
You know, I think I might have to stay a little while after work too, just to check out some of the bands.
Looks like you're in a pretty good spot. Thank you, Taylor.
Sounding pretty good.
Just a couple hours till the act takes the stage. Of course, Joe has lots of hits over the last better part of 20 years, one of them being What's a Guy Gotta Do, and then also Sunny in 75. We might actually be we're a little warmer than Sunny in 75.
It's sunny for sure, but I would definitely say it's warmer than 75. I think it would feel a little bit better out here if it was 75, and people might enjoy it a little bit more. Oh, and you heard them, you guys. You can still come out and attend and come buy tickets for ND Country Fest tonight. We have Dierks Bentley tomorrow. Headliner is Riley Green, correct?
That's
yep.
right.
There we go. So come on out, Joel. It's going to be a great time, and I got the cowboy hat just in time for ND Country Fest.
Yeah, you're going to blend right in. It should be a pleasant evening. You guys have a blast out there.
Hi everyone, for Destination Dakota today, I'm in Mandan at Dykeshorn Park, and with me I have Matt. Matt, can you tell me a little bit about the display that you have here set up?
Yeah, we have the all-new Mandan Holiday Lights on Main attraction that will be opening up the day after Thanksgiving. So right now we have a couple of the displays and things that are up. We've been building for the last couple of weeks in preparation for our grand lighting on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
All right, yeah, it already feels like the holiday season. It's snowing, perfect timing. And can you tell me a little bit about how long it takes you guys to set up for this?
Well, this is our first year doing it, and so it took quite a bit of time getting to learn the new, larger displays that we have here at the park. The park has always had a holiday display in it, but this year we went bigger with some of the displays and really looking for that kind of walk-through experience, that immersive experience for people to come down, take photos by the display, like the one we're standing right here in front of, and just really have that magical moment here in Mandan during the holiday season.
Yeah, I agree. It feels really magical right now anyway.
Thanks for having me. It's great.
So can you tell me a little bit, Stacy, about your downtown haunted history tours that you have?
Sure. So it's about an hour long, and we just it's very informal. We just walk around downtown and we talk about like historical buildings, historical sites, some paranormal investigations I've done, some, I don't want to say they're fun facts because they're all dark and depressing. It's all death and murder and
history facts,
it's
right?
history.
Yeah.
History's not always the most fun.
Right.
But we try to make it as fun as possible, and we just we talk about downtown and we walk around, and it's a really fun way to get to know the really dark history of the beginnings of Bismarck.
About what you guys do here during the winter hours?
You bet. During the winter hours, we're open from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock at night for rentals, and our shop's open. The course is open basically 24 hours for folks that have their own equipment, want to come in and ski. We leave the gate open, so a lot of folks will come down here at night. But what we've done is in the wintertime, we set classic ski trails, and we have skate ski trails that we groom that follow parts of the golf course. And so we basically convert the golf course into couple ski trails.
Okay, and so how does that look? How does maintenance look for taking care of it during the wintertime anyway? Hi everyone, for Destination Dakota today I'm taking you on some date ideas for Valentine's Day, and I'm at Peacock Alley, and with me I have Polly. Polly, can you tell me what food items do you guys have here at Peacock Alley?
Wow, we have a really quite a mixture. We really do specialize in our steaks. We have pasta bowls, we have seafood, we have burgers, sandwiches. We got a little bit of everything for everyone. So, and kids are allowed here as well. So we do have kids options as well, chicken nuggets, burgers, things like that.
Cool. So do you have any specials for Valentine's Day?
So we're not doing a special menu.
I have the Spelling Bee director, Miranda. Miranda, can you tell me a little bit about your events happening here today?
So today we have the State Spelling Bee going on. We have 93 students from 48 counties in the state that all came to compete today. We started with the written exam this morning, and from there the top 26 students have now advanced to the finals, which will be the oral spell down, just like what you'd see at the national competition. So what we do is we take the top 25, but if there are ties, we always take ties. So this year we had a tie at 25th place, so we have 26 finalists.
Hi, I'm here where they're setting up Apple Fest this weekend, and with me I have Melissa. Melissa, what part do you take in getting things ready with this?
So I'm the chairperson of Apple Fest, and so I'm kind of wrangling everybody today, and we're bringing Buckstop to life.
Alrighty, what are some of the things that you guys are doing here today in order to get prepared?
So we bring out all of our decorations, get it all the fall feels. We get our apple cider press set up. We're getting our music space set up. We have some hay bale couches because we have a great music lineup.
All right, what is the music lineup then this year?
Well, Sunday our big headliner is Church of Cash in the afternoon. So they're a Johnny Cash cover band out of the cities, and they're pretty amazing. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, that sounds fun. What are some other things that people can look forward to this weekend at Apple Fest? Hey everyone, today I'm in Mandan at Mandan Parks and Recreation, and with me I have Kelly Thomas. Kelly, can you tell me about the Winter Days events that are happening this week?
Yeah, so Winter Days starts off this Saturday with a volleyball tournament, and it ends the following Sunday with a luau at the Mandan Aquatic Center.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about the luau that's happening?
Yeah, the luau.
Hey, I'm a pro.
See, and now you learned how to stop.
Yeah.
And that's just really the basic thing. And then to turn and to move, you lean on one ski. So which ski, where do you want to turn? Left or right?
Probably this way.
Okay, so lean on your left ski.
Oh God.
And you kind of...
We're running into the camera here.
So we'll back up.
How do I back up?
Here, yeah.
Do you want me just to push you back up hill?
With today's remarkable woman, Sarah Huft, a caretaker here at Furry Friends Rock and Rescue. Sarah, can you tell me a little bit about your journey here and how long you've been here with Furry Friends?
I've been volunteering with Furry Friends probably around 2.5 years. I've been employed here now for a little over a year. So I'm here Monday through Friday doing the daily cares, cleanups, meds, walks, all that good and not so fun stuff.
Yeah. And what inspired you to work here then? For 50 years, Mr. Mulaski has inspired and instilled a love of science in his students. And from all of us at KX News, we wish Mr. Mulaski a happy retirement. This has been a project that the MLS Community Improvement Association has been working on for about 5 years now. What used to be an old MTI building is now a spot for kids and their parents to come enjoy. Last year in North Dakota, there were 16 deaths related to motorcycle crashes in our state, and that's why ABATE leaders say it's not only important for motorcyclists to stay safe on the roads, but it's also important for other drivers to be aware of the bikers on the road as well. When enjoying the water this summer, be sure to keep life jackets on board at all times. Enough for each person. When young children are playing around water, it's important to put your phone down and pay attention to your surroundings. Learning swim safety at a young age could help save somebody's life. Driving during the winter months, always make sure to keep extra layers handy, a shovel or maybe some kitty litter, some extra water and snacks, and if something does happen and you get stuck on the side of the road, it's always best to keep that emergency roadside kit available. However, before you go anywhere, always make sure to buckle your seatbelt. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen.
For more information on hours of operations at Huff Hills, visit kxnet.com. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen.
When enjoying the sun this summer, be sure to apply sunscreen correctly and know the signs of heat exhaustion. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen. Before you push off the dock, make sure the weather ahead is as beautiful as today. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen. Reporting for KX News in Mohall, I'm Taylor Aasen. Maybe that's why they call it falling in love. I wouldn't know. However, that's all I have for you guys today. From Destination Dakota in Bismarck, I'm Taylor Aasen. I'm going to send it back to you. In North Dakota, swim safety is not only important in pool areas, but also in rivers and lakes as well. Keep these tips in mind, stay safe, and have fun. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen. For KX News, I'm Taylor Aasen.